Hi guys, welcome to another episode of my YouTube channel. My name is Fezeka. I am a South African that is currently based in the United Kingdom. If it's your first time joining me, thank you so much for stopping by. Please do not forget to subscribe to my channel so you do not miss out on any of my future content. So guys, part of the reason why I am, putting myself here to do these videos, it's because I'm trying to connect, guys. So please, if you're currently based in the UK or you are from South Africa, please connect with me, comment, subscribe, like, just let me know. Even if you say hi, it will be reciprocated. So yeah, so as you can see by the title of this video, I am going to be talking about 5 things. I'm going to be talking about 5 things that were very shocking for me. I'm not gonna lie, those things were very shocking for me, after moving to the UK. Just a disclaimer, obviously this is based on my own experience, might be completely different to someone who is based in the UK, or if you are coming from South Africa, maybe you've been here for like a long time or longer than I have been, because this is just my 2 months analysis. But I'm not gonna lie, these things, they were very shocking for me. They were very shocking. Okay, so the first one is the transport system, especially the public transport system. I'm not gonna lie, obviously coming from a third world country, if you are going to a first world country, obviously that the public transport, it's not going to be the same. It's going to be better, it's going to be faster, more reliable, and all of that. I'm not going to lie, I was expecting it, but I think what was very shocking it was how people are relating to the public transport here. Because in my country, if you are using public transport, it is something that is like almost frowned upon, or it's something that is looked down at, or you are seen as someone who cannot afford to have a private car or to have your own car. However, being in the UK, a public transport, it is something that is used by everyone. It's something that is used by everyone, regardless of your status, regardless of your job title. People who are directors, people who are head of whatever, everyone is just like using public transport. So I'm not gonna lie, that was it was very shocking for me. I'm not gonna lie, that was very shocking for me. So the second thing that was also quite a shock, it was how expensive, or it is how expensive this country it actually is. Like even with that, I'm not gonna lie, I knew obviously the currency is it's stronger than my currency, so I knew that, but I don't think I knew what it actually meant on a day-to-day basis. Like, I'm not gonna lie, it was only when I started doing my groceries, started buying stuff, then I was like, hey. It was like when I started buying things, guys, that I actually felt what they mean when they saying it's very expensive. I think I sort of like understand for things that are not in South Africa, because I mean, you don't know, like let's say for instance, if you're buying something or you're buying a brand that is not in South Africa, so obviously you wouldn't mind paying whatever cost. I think what really stuck with me was when I was paying things that are in my country, but when I'm buying them here, when I'm paying them here, I pay like 2 times or 3 times. I think this other time I went to KFC, guys, like I had a shock of my life. KFC, I bought streetwise 2. Like I bought streetwise 2 and I've paid like 3 times. 3 times for the same meal than I normally pay in my country. I paid like 3 times. I was like, what? Like what? I think I paid like 160 for 2 pieces and chips and a cold drink. You know, in South Africa, you'll probably like maybe pay around like 40 rands or 50 rands for that. That was very, very shocking for me. And the third thing that was, you know, quite shocking, or it still is very shocking, it is the public health or the health system in the UK. I think here they only have like, I'm not sure if they've got like private health system, but they've got this public health, they've got this public health care system. I think it's called NHI or NIH. Where people, they say it's very good. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I have not used it, but they say it's very good. But obviously, as an immigrant, you have to pay for the insurance. But I think it's free for, you know, for people who are, you know, citizen or who are locals. So in my country, we've got two health systems, right? We've got a public and the private. So the public one is free of charge. As far as I know, it's free of charge, regardless of whether you are South African or you are not South African. It's free of charge. And I'm not gonna lie, guys, I have used it once or twice, and I think it is the best. It is the best when you have a serious condition, obviously. But if you don't have like a serious I think the only challenge that we have in South Africa is that it can be like overcrowded. And sometimes, like if you are staying in a remote area, obviously where they don't have like facilities, if you have a condition, then you would need to be taken to like a close by city. But being someone who comes from a very good city in South Africa, I'm not gonna lie, I think our public care system, it's of quality. I'm not gonna lie, it's of quality. However, at the time when I was working, obviously my company provided a private healthcare system that, you know, like obviously it's not going to be the same. It's not going to be the same. The care and everything is not going to be the same. And although I think in the private, because it's a money-making business, obviously they're going to give you top notch. They're going to, you know, cover for things that are not like necessarily, or they will like take you through things that are not like necessarily because they are making money. But I'm not gonna lie, I'm not gonna talk bad about our public healthcare system because it was quite good. I'm not gonna lie, it was quite good. So that's the third thing. I think, yeah, it's the third thing. And the fourth thing, it is the weather. Before I forget, the weather. You know, I think people actually warned me about this. People actually warned me about this. I think the first thing is the seasons. The UK seasons completely different to South African season. We get our summer in December, so they get their summer in June. And too bad for me because I've only been here for like 2 months, so I was actually coming from a South African winter. So now I'm getting to another winter. So from winter, like it's been, and even in my life, guys, this year it's like it's been winter. But anyway, we are not complaining. And we are so grateful, you know, so grateful and not complaining. So I think that was also sort of like a confusion for me. And the second thing with regards to the weather, look, I'm not gonna lie, I think the winter here, it is like terrible. Like it rains almost every day, and it's not even like deep winter, because it's like only starting. So I can imagine how December is going to be. But a lot of people say like each and every year it's not the same. So it might be different. It might not be like as bad as it was the year before. I'm just hoping for the best. I'm hoping for the best. Like I said, like I just had enough of winters this year. I'm coming from winter going into another winter. But we're not complaining. We're not complaining. And the last one, okay, the last one was the fact that, you know, I think for me, this was quite confusing. Obviously, for someone who's been here for a long time, they probably know about this. I thought, okay, first of all, I didn't know that the UK is an island on its own. I didn't know that. I knew it was part of the European countries, but I didn't know that like it's actually an island. It is actually an island. And also it also consists of like 3 countries, I think. There is a country that is Wales, and also like England, that's also a country. There's also another country that is called the Northern Ireland. It's like 3 countries inside another country called the Great Britain. That was a lot. That was a lot. But anyway, guys, so those are the things that I didn't know before coming to the UK. If you share the same experience, please do not forget to comment on my video below. Thank you so much for watching this far. See you on my next uploads.